This is TWiT.
Well, The Martian was actually just a dream come true in terms of how it ended up getting to print. But my writing career in general, I mean, I've wanted to be a writer my whole life. I just also like eating regularly and having a roof over my head. So I stayed in software engineering. I came into some money back in my mid-20s. I'm in my 40s now. And it was enough for me to last a couple of years. And I spent a few years trying to break into the writing world, and I couldn't. So I went back to engineering. Now, The Martian I wrote as a serial to my website. That was I wasn't expecting to write this as a book and make it a profession. I was just writing it as a story that I thought, I'll post this and people might like it. And they did.
I want to talk about how you actually went from offering it for free and what your experience was with Amazon, and how now you've actually, it's a New York Times bestseller, and it looks like it's been purchased. I think the screen rights have been purchased, right, by 20th Century Fox?
Yeah, that's going well too. Everything went backwards from the normal publishing story. So basically what happened was I posted it in chapters to my website as a serial. And then I finished. And I thought okay, that's done. Now I'll move on to something else. And some people were like, hey, I like your story, but I hate reading it in a web browser. Can you make it into an EPUB or something that I can put on my e-reader? And I'm like, okay, sure. So I figured out how to do that, and I put that all together. And then other people came back and said hey, I'm glad there's an EPUB, but I don't have a lot of technical savvy, and I don't really know how to download an EPUB from the internet and get it on my reader. Can you put it on Kindle? And so I said, sure, I'll figure out how to do that. I put it on Kindle. Kindle is it's not a publisher. Nobody has to approve your work. You can just put it up there. Anybody can put whatever you want up there. And so I posted it to Kindle, and I set the price at 99 cents, which is the lowest price that Amazon will allow you to set it to, because they're not a charity. They want to make money. And then more people bought it from Kindle than downloaded it for free from my site, which kind of shows you Amazon's reach into the kind of readership market. So it started selling really well, and then it made it into the top sellers lists, and that made it start selling really well. It's a snowball effect. And then Random House took an interest. And so an editor at Random House was like, oh, I think I might want to offer this guy a publishing contract, but he should have an agent first. And so Julian Pavia, who's the editor at Random House, told his colleague, David Fugate, hey, you're an agent. You might want to be an agent for this guy because I'm about to offer him a print deal. And so all these people came knocking at my door just with emails. Hey, you want an agent? I'm like, sure. Oh, hey, you want a book deal? Sure. And then they're like, hey, you want to sell the movie rights to Fox? Sure. So I really had just a very easy time of it. And I mean, I almost feel guilty